Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family, and welcome to a different edition of the Wellness Homesteader. So, since we've been having such unpredictable weather here in Ohio, and I'm not quite ready to start all the gardening videos very soon, this week, or next week, I should say, coming up, I thought I would take you along today as I do a couple errands. So, early this morning, I went to a fabric store in a neighboring town and picked up the supplies I'm going to need for a video coming up for a Mother's Day craft idea, so you won't want to miss that. But right now, I am at the dollar store. I guess I can't show you because I can't flip the camera, so I'm going to run in here and see at Dollar General what kind of goodies I can find, and then I'm gonna head to the local thrift store. So stay tuned. So one of my pet peeves about the dollar store is, or Dollar General, is things aren't all $1. So yeah, all of this except for the candy, it's like guess the price. But often I will pick up these canned chicken. It's just a convenient thing to add to salads for a little bit of protein. So yeah, they have a pretty good selection here of snacks, but not a lot of healthy things in this aisle. So for those of you who do have a Dollar General, I have used their Golden Harvest jars and bands and lids. Never had a problem with them. So unfortunately, they don't have just lids. You have to buy the bands as well. But if you're having trouble finding canning supplies, unfortunately, as I said, this Dollar General does not price things, so they're usually very reasonable though. So one of the areas I do think you can really get some good buys in the Dollar General is on their $1 deals. So they have, for example, the Gain quick tie so it doesn't draw strain bags, 5 for $1. They have a lot of laundry products, so this is a good place also to find fabric softeners. And they do carry the Swatitail as well for putting in the back of the toilet tank. What I would like to find is the Glad Press and Seal. That can be really difficult to find, but doesn't look like they have that today. So scooching on down here, you can also find things that you don't really see very often. So here's some oil soap, like Murphy's oil soap, for just $1. So with my love of cleaning and having a hardwood floor in my entry, I'm gonna give that a shot as well. So another really good buy that they have is the extra strength carpet powder with the OxiClean for just $1. So snag a couple of those. And then, as I've shared, here is the Pen Allen, and it's only $1 for the big bottle. So even though I have some, I'm gonna grab an extra because that's actually cheaper than it was at Walmart. So yeah, lots of dollar deals in this aisle. So I thought I would share with you the Pen Allen options. So this is the pine sol smelling one, the Floral Fresh, which is what I generally buy. And then I'm going to try this one today. This is sort of a lavender smell, and I think made by the same company. They also have the bleach that has the fragrance in it, and again, a $1 deal, so very good deal. This particular aisle, everything is $1. So they have like their equivalent of Pine Sol. They have some small sizes of cleaning supplies. There's, more Pen Allen. So one of the things I often purchase here is their Carpet Fresh with OxiClean. Great deal for $1, even less money than Walmart. So even though it's a little bit disorganized in here, as you see, lots of stuff on the floor, it's worth taking the extra time to just go up and down the aisles and check out the bargains. Well, what a fun day shopping. I haven't been going out and about much since the onset of COVID, more than a year ago. So wore my mask, used a lot of hand sanitizer today, and, social distancing, all of those smart things to do. But it was just time that I get out and about and actually do some in-person shopping. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I purchased. I went to a fabric store. I went to TJ Maxx, which if you don't have those in your area, it is a discount store for name brand goods, and it's pretty random. They have a lot of odd things, one-offs, but you can really find some nice home decor and home organizing things at a very economical price. Then, as I shared with you earlier, I went to the Dollar General, and then we wrapped it up at the thrift store. So let me share with you what bargains I was able to find today. So hang tight. Okay, the first thing I was able to find is this really nice cotton, 100% cotton throw that I use over my ottoman. In the winter, I use a faux fur, that's hard to say, throw. But this was $24.99, and it is quite large, and got the free hanger along with it. So, can't argue with that. So along with, I did purchase this little, it is plastic, but this little bit of greenery that I thought I would keep here for the days where I don't have flowers growing that I can harvest. In the organization aisle, I did find this little tub to put like cotton swabs, Q-tips, those kinds of things in there. And for those of you who don't know, I very much enjoy bling, but my bedroom drapes have this same diamond-esque finish to it. So I thought that was a nice match. Just for fun, a little headband to keep my hair out of my face when I wash my face. And this I thought was quite lovely. So this is a stack of 4 really heavy ceramic mugs in this cute holder. And it's plant-based. It says, let's root for each other. The grass is greener when you water it. I thought it was just lovely, and was not expensive. So less than $5 per cup, and that included the holder. Another item, even though I make my own body scrub, I do try store purchased products just to get an idea of what's popular, and I have not made foaming body scrub. So I can look at the ingredients somewhere on here, this big long list, and evaluate how it functions, and then put my own spin on it in a less preserved, less chemical sort of way. So that I think was, let's see, $6. Since we're coming up on Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, I thought this was just really cute. And I do have 2-tiered trays. You've all seen them in my videos. So I like to change those out seasonally, and I saw this and thought it was just really cute. From Amazon today, some plant markers that were very inexpensive. These are plastic, but you can write on them with a Sharpie, erase them then with an alcohol based product. And then this is a banner that says freedom, so I'll be using that for Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. Moving on down to a fun trip to Joann Fabrics. So, it does pay many times to go ahead and download apps to your phone for redeeming coupons. And Joann's is one of those stores that it is important, in my opinion, that you have the app, because I got all kinds of discounts. According to the cashier when she rang me out, let me tell you here exactly so that I'm not fibbing. I saved well, shoot, I don't see the total on my side, but over $100, which I would have never paid that. So just a couple silk pieces that I'm going to be using for my tiered tray display. And then I thought these were so cute and they were half price. So you could mount these to a plain wooden block or just, you know, use them in your tiered tray display. So grilling and chilling, barbecue, a little grill, a hot mitt, and then a fork and spatula. So I am working on, and that's for another video, a quilted runner for my kitchen table that is themed barbecue. So these came in very handy. And so the regular price on this was $2.99, so $1.50 each. Their thread was buy 3, get 2 free. And I have to use Gutermann thread because my machine cannot use the regular Coats and Clark, and it can be kind of pricey. So whenever it's on sale, I usually try to get my 2 free. So this is going to be an upcoming video. You can see I have sort of a camping theme in this pile. These are not in order. Let me share with you here. Okay, so the pink fabrics, we are going to be making a really neat Mother's Day DIY project that's simple sewing, and I will be bringing that to you hopefully this upcoming week. So don't tell my mom, but I am going to be using these colors for her gift. And then because I will have fabric left over, I thought this was lovely and would allow me to make some additional items, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. I have recently purchased a new comforter set, and it is gray and cream checked. So these 3 fabrics are going to be used for pillow shams, so I can make those myself to keep the bed decorated nicely. I also purchased some patriotic fabric for a table runner that I'll be using on my center island around the 4th of July. And then these fabrics are for another project that I just, I needed these pieces to finish up the project. So we'll set that aside. Swinging on over to Dollar General. Their Kellogg's cereals were 2 for $5. Normally, I just buy generic cereal. However, I was there. I love Frosted Mini Wheats. And the Raisin Bran Crunch has the oat clusters and is really good for lowering cholesterol. Another decorative item, I just thought this little, it's actually a birdhouse, but I just thought this was so cute. And $5 for that. So that'll go along with my patriotic decor. And then just some cleaning supplies. So as I shared, always look high and low when you go to the Dollar Tree. So I did get 1 bottle of the Floral Fresh and then 1 of the new, and I believe it's lavender because yes, I opened it and smelled it. But let me share with you that these were $1, and for the bigger bottle, which was less than 2 of these, it was 2 1/4. So, you know, it pays to look at your price per ounce. So we'll set those aside. Another item that I have looked for is the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Sheets, and this was also in the dollar aisle. So all of those items were $1. The OxiClean Extra Strength Carpet Powder, also $1. The Spick and Span that I shared with you, this was $2, kills COVID-19, and I love the purple one. And then I thought I would give a try to the Spick and Span Everyday Antibacterial Cleaner. So as you see, I've spread all of this stuff out across my countertop. So once everything has been filmed, I'll wipe everything down with some antibacterial spray and then disinfect my cabinets. And then finally, I picked up a couple of these Clorox wipes so that I could put one in my purse, because I'm finding a lot of times in the stores, they're out of antibacterial wipes, or they're no longer stocking them. So I thought it might be good to have a couple on hand. And then finally, I wanted to share with you my thrift store finds. So the first item I need to, of course, clean up and use some Murphy's Oil soap on. This is actually a gift for my sweet neighbor who is always doing nice things for me. She's a big quilter, so Q for quilt, a quilt, and these are metal dies. They're really, really neat. And then the scissors in a little drawer. So I thought she would enjoy that. So I purchased that for her, and this was $1. They had this book, Promises for Moms, and is this a faith-based book? And it came with, a little notepad and this cute little bag. So for part of my mom's Mother's Day, I will be gifting this to her. And this was also $1. And I guarantee you can't buy a paperback book for $1. This was another exceptional buy. This came from Bed Bath & Beyond, originally $30. It is a sheer panel. And as you see, it's got a little design to it. What I do with these is because I sew, I cut them up and I use them as the panels for either side of my front door to give some privacy. I have a set up. They've been up for 20 years and they're looking a little worse for wear, so I can make myself a new set for only $1. And then the last item that I purchased is this chambray blue tablecloth. I looked it over really good. Not a single thing wrong with it. It's a nice heavy cotton, and this was also $1. So my bill today at the thrift store was $4.27. So I know my last couple of videos I have not been as physically active. Today was a big day for me, and I have to tell you, I am ready to take a break and rest my back as well as rest my kidney. Still dealing with that on again, off again, kidney stone pain. But I have faith that they will eventually move through, and if they don't, there's another procedure that they can actually do to try to help me get rid of those kidney stones. So coming up this week, we are going to have some 80-degree days. I did get the straw for my garden paths, so we'll be working in the garden. I hope to assemble my veg pod, so that's coming up. And then, of course, as promised, the Mother's Day sewing project will be coming up as well. So as always, be healthy, be well, be blessed, and I'll see y'all later this week. Take care.